brothers, welcome back to Openfront IO. We're starting out today here in a 40-person free-for-all battle here in South America. Gonna try and go for a southern start in South America. Really taking a lot of you guys' advice of potentially starting in more mountainous areas, especially if it can get you a little bit more of a start here at the beginning. So we have a pretty good berth of area around us, and if we can get down to the beach, we have a lot of coastline we can get for ourselves. So I feel pretty good about that. Let's just move a little bit closer to the coast, just to make sure that we get that a little bit earlier. And we'll go back, or we're just continuing on with our kind of 30% attack ratio, just being very patient about attacking about 4 seconds or so. Now we do have Mathis up top. That is going to be probably someone that we contend with a lot. Hopefully he goes up north, but honestly, there's a player right above him, so he's probably going to be forced to come down and fight us, which is obviously not ideal, but we'll just continue on here and then kind of see where we can go. Ideally, we can start pushing down south, eliminate all those guys, and then kind of worry about our economy, but we'll see how everything kind of goes from there. We really want to be targeting very weak bots at the beginning just to get some quick influxes of cash and then kind of pick a direction from there and see if we can get any encirclements going. So we can potentially get one going here, but let's just wait for us to get up to about right now-ish. How about, wait, hold up. There we go, yeah. I wanted to get about halfway up our troops, and we had a little bit more land than I thought. I saw the 5, and I was like, oh, okay, but then it was like 59. I was like, we should wait till we get about 30. So we'll finish this guy up and then get a nice encirclement here, potentially, if we can get down this British province. It is a very big bot to go after right away, but honestly, it positions me well to kind of maneuver in land a little bit more and grab some more bots. So it accomplishes two things at the same time, and that's a very nice encirclement that we got there. Mathis is fortunately very weak, so we can kind of push up towards him and challenge him a little bit on that front. Not going to get into any kind of more encirclements at this point. We're just too crowded of a neighborhood. We're in too crowded of a neighborhood, I should say. But we will be able to build our first city, get a little bit more coastline, and then just kind of see if we can snipe any of these bots. Now, fortunately for us, the south has been very slow to develop, so we have a ton of bots down there, so I'm glad we fought for the north first. Wasn't really by plan, it just kind of worked out that way. Get our second city here, and lots of land to push down south. I'm not sure if this USSR 2 guy is playing. No, he is. He's just immediately fighting a player instead of grabbing all of these free bots down here. That I would consider a little bit of a mistake. I don't know what kind of beef those two had, but they are very mad at each other. And we reap all the benefits from this as we're just able to sneak down here very casually. In fact, let's lower the amount we're attacking for so we can potentially attack more bots at the same time. Never want to lower my population percentage too much, but we can definitely start attacking more bots as we do have the second city down. And lots of opportunity down here in the south to just continue to keep growing here. As we are about to go on the leaderboard, there we are. We're in 5th place right now, so that is great news for us. The USSR is now kind of starting to key into what we're doing, but alas, he's going to be a little bit too late to do too much about that. We can probably even steal that. And let's get city number 3 down as we just continue to keep pushing down here. Yeah, I don't know what happened down here. Everyone's very small. Like, Oscar's not moving. It just kind of looks like this was like the land where everybody dropped. But works out for us as we just get a ton of land over here and an excellent start for ourselves. Now, the only kind of caveat to this, negative caveat that is that no one built structures over here. So there's really not a lot to fight for other than the little minuscule amounts of money that they might have. Basically like fighting a really hard bot for essentially the same amount of money. But we'll just finish this up here and then kind of be able to make a decision about where we want to go. We do have a good start. I mean, three cities, 2 ports is fantastic. So now we can kind of decide where we want to go after this. And I would like to clear out the guys down south just because they're probably easier targets. And then start kind of worrying about things up north. I like having Mathis as a little bit of a buffer state, at least for right now. But I do want to make sure before he boats over here, I know he's boating to this. Just make sure we clear out that. Get that done for ourselves. Wonderful news. And then build a defensive port of our own just over here because I see that you're building them. And then we can take out Oscar over here and just knock him down for his little bit of money and the extra land that he'll give us. So not a ton. It's 141. He could have built a city, but he chose not to. That's a little bit unfortunate because we could have stolen that city. And as soon as that is done, I think we'll go down into you. You have a lot more gold. You almost have 1,000,000. Yeah, you built stuff over here. Can I boat over there really quickly? And then we can start kind of working down you. Now, the unfortunate part about this guy, hold on. I saw that. Let me jump over here. Unfortunately, we have this one fort in the way that's really slowing us down. This guy's basically full synth, but it's the fort that's slowing us down. As soon as we get that out of the way, there we go. Now we just push, and we should hopefully at least get the city. We're definitely going to lose the port. The terrain's really slowing us down here, but we definitely get the city, so free city for us. I'll be very happy about that, as we get a ton of land off that one. So nice little eagle eye spot. I did not explain it all. And hey, this guy has not been able to kick us off, so we can steal his things over here as we touch down the Falklands. Looks like this is a separate island. Yep, okay, good. We got his port singular. I thought it was a multiple structure thing. Well, let's go ahead and take him out over here. Now, the problem with this guy, I was trying to explain earlier, is he's got a ton of islands everywhere. So let's make sure that we completely wrap him out of the Falklands, and then we'll kind of talk about where we want to go elsewhere. But let's go ahead and start taking him down as well. Now, we do have a good amount of money, and Alt is a potential target, but I'd rather finish up this guy first and get a little bit more opportunity to build up troops. So we'll finish up over here, decrease the amount we're attacking for, build another city, as we just accumulated another fort, or acquired another fort. Dude, words are tough today. Dude, I don't mess up words this much. What's going on? It's not going well. I don't do the English good today. All right, but we'll finish up this guy. He's got a ton of islands like I was talking about, so this is going to take a long time to get through, but he does have a good amount of money, so it's worthwhile to invest in this, although it can be argued, and I think pretty effectively, that this is a waste of time and that we could better spend our time elsewhere. But hopefully it won't take too long. I mean, it's just these guys, and honestly, I'd rather eliminate a player rather than come back and be like, oh, he's a trade empire and he's also MIRVing you now. So we'll just get him out of the way and then solidify our borders and be able to push up north. In fact, we can take out you as well, because I saw that you got taken out up north. And finish up these last little bit of islands over here. So this is 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and then I don't know if this is on all one island or not. This is definitely not, and this is definitely not. Okay, that should be the end of that guy. Oh, one more. One more. There we go. We got him. Okay. So we got 1.2 million. So it was definitely worth the little bit of a journey there, as we get 2 more ports out of it. And now we can start thinking about fighting this guy. Now, he does have a fort in the way, and a lot of his structures are up north, kind of out of the way of us. We could just boat up and grab this port, though, which might be the best move. Big Apple is there, but honestly, we have more structures than he does. So I definitely think this is worth it. Let's give a big... Yeah, I worry about sending a boat that far. Let's just go for this port. We'll be not so greedy, but we'll go for like an easier structure that we can get, and then we'll kind of start talking about other things. Basically, the reason I'm boating here instead of just directly attacking is I'm trying to avoid his one fort that I share a border with, and just make sure I can snag some structures. That way it weakens him, it gives me a little bit stronger, and then also, more importantly, ensures that I secure these structures that I so desperately want. So that attack's done. Let's go ahead and boat up here. Again, just trying to avoid the forts right now. We're trying to just kind of thread the needle here. Get into where that other port is, and then the 3 cities would be very, very nice for us. I'm pretty sure this guy's not playing because he is not reacting to this at all. But we will get the port. Hopefully it's on this side of the river. We do get the city, though, so that is lovely for us. And potentially Yep, there's the port. Okay, wonderful. So at least we got a little bit of a deal out of this one. Those forts are still kind of in the way. We can potentially boat up a little bit more. We're going to wait for these attacks to all kind of relax for a minute. And then, in fact, let's just boat up here. See if we can steal that. No, he is playing. Okay, so he does counterattack us. He just kind of let us attack for quite some time and didn't react to it. So I wasn't sure if he was still playing or not. But let's hopefully get up here and grab these 2 extra cities. That'd be very lovely for us. As we just give a little push here. And we could get potentially the 3rd city as well. Would be very nice. Now, we are doing okay on troops. Obviously not the highest, but we're fine. I think it's enough to dissuade anyone from attacking us, especially if we can get these cities away. As you can see, somebody else was trying to boat in here as well. And I just want to make sure I grab that one as well, because I'm kind of ready for Big Apple to give me a bit of a shove himself. But he seems pretty disinterested in that, so I'm okay to just kind of relax here for a minute. build up my troops and get ready to attack again. So we take out the last city. Good news for us. And Big Apple does have a warship. This is Mel over here. That's the guy. That's why he was asking for an alliance. We have not really had to play the alliance game because all of our neighbors have been very weak. But let's get another city out there, as we almost can afford another one. But let's save up a little bit, but get this going. Just one attack and then just kind of keep going. I'm not too worried about Big Apple because he seems to be saving up for something. He's not that big. A lot of his defensive structures are up north, so that just kind of indicates that he's perceived the threat to be up north. He hasn't immediately started building ports or forts on my side, so I don't think he's going to really want to fight me right away. But let me build some of my own because he immediately fights me, and my prediction was 100% wrong. I don't know why he waited until I took the land to fight it. Like, buddy, I keep putting these too close, but it's fine. Like, why did you want to fight me? You just wanted to push for one defensive fort? I mean, I'll take Mel. I do need someone to fight. I mean, it was probably my fault for going a little bit low on troops, but you gotta kind of be with me on this one, that he didn't attack the guy I was attacking for potential of free land. He then decided to go into me, a guy who's got more cities than he does. I mean, he's got 7 cities, 4 ports. There's no way he was wanting to pick this fight. Try and get the alliance up here. As I do want to fight this guy, because again, we got to fight somebody. And I want my fort back. Naval invasion from who? Okay, I'm not worried about that guy. Let us get a nice little attack in here. See if we can grab our fort back. Boom. That should open a little bit of floodgates up. And yeah, see if we can boat over here. He's building a lot of forts. This is something I wish the game would change. Just by saying how long. I think it could really be changed, because this is such annoying behavior, right? When someone just builds a ton of forts and slows down your game progress so much, and there's nothing you can really do about it other than hope other people attack. I think forts should take a lot longer to build. And it's just to prevent this kind of thing where, like, the guy lost, he's already gone, and now he's just going to stalemate me forever and basically make sure that I don't get any of his land. Why? Well, because he picked a fight with me and then lost. I don't know what, but hey, at least we get 2 cities out of that. We'll be happy with that. Actually, we get 3 cities out of that, so that was a great little move for us. Hooray. Now, we are very weak, so we do need a little bit of opportunity. I was kind of hoping to get that fort to save up, but we are bordering 2 of our friends up north, so we do have that opportunity. So let's get some ports down. And fortunately, that guy's was not that bad. But I have been in some of those fights where the guy builds like 40 forts, and there's just like, why have you been saving all of your money to build a fort, man? Holy cow. And then I'm gonna start building this as kind of my apocalypse island, if you will. That guy's, well, hello. Remember how I thought I was gonna have time? Hey. Maybe we just trade. You want to trade? Do you want to trade? I'm just a trade guy down here. I don't know what you're talking about. Just a big trade guy. Man, I definitely was fighting for the South, and then just looking up and be like, that South was nothing. It was a lot for me. I'm on 4th place, but like, wow, there's a lot. Let's just get this up there in case he wants to rumble. Maybe we can dissuade him. Yeah, he is going to our friend. Please betray me. Please betray me. I'm going to betray you. Please don't attack me, you clown. Give me this guy's land. Okay, we almost have pushed past a fort. I mean, he full sent, so I think this is worth it. I think we have enough troops. It's just the forts, man. Just give me some of this. I'm so desperate for anything. I mean, again, why is these forts holding me back? This man has 2,000 troops across his entire empire. Give me the stuff. Come on. Why are you building a fort against me, you monster? Give me the port. Give me the port. Give me the port. Huge. We take that. Okay, good for us. Good for us. We're in 3rd place now, so we're doing okay. Mel is still alive. We can potentially use him as our trade buddy. So we'll probably build some ports over there, but we got to keep an eye on the crown here. He's going to be a tough one to crack. Although, Colander, who is that? That's the green guy. Get alliance with him. He's got 15 million. There's Meltdown. Holy cow. That's not good. We have a lot of forts over there. I'd be honestly a little surprised if this guy tries to slam me, because I have a ton of forts all along our border. Doesn't mean he's not going to. And I also have enough for a hydrogen bomb. So if he fights me, I'm going to launch immediately a hydrogen bomb into his territories. In fact, let's look for a good spot. There's a lot of stuff right there. I think that's where I'm going to launch it. In fact, that's immediately what he does. Okay, well, get wrecked. This will slow you down. Now, unfortunately, we're going to lose a lot of structures along the way, and he's firing a counter into us. But we have a hydrogen bomb on the way if he wants to waste one. Hey, do you want to fight this guy? Because, wait. Where's my bomb? There it is. Boom. Okay, that did not do as much damage as I thought it was going to do. Okay, let's counterattack here a little bit, though. See if we can grab some of this land. Maybe we can inspire someone to join us. I mean, we had so many forts down there. We definitely need to get a missile silo up again. As his hydrogen bomb hurt me a lot more than mine did his, which is just unfortunate. I was hoping to have a little bit of time, but again, so much fighting in the south for such little land. I'm surprised this guy's not joining in. Buddy, you have 1 million. Oh, he's launching a MIRV. Okay. The clown's still attacking me, which is so annoying. I'm losing so much of my economy. There's not really a ton I can do about it. I can reclaim some of this, but basically I lost a lot of my economy because this guy hard targeted me, thought he was going to get me done quickly. So we'll just keep building up our Apocalypse Island, and then honestly go after this, which we probably should have done before building, just to get that little bit of advantage. Now, Colander is going to be the big threat here. But I don't even know if these yellows guys playing, and all these structures were mine to begin with, so I'm not exactly crying a river over this guy, or potentially losing an alliance with this guy, as I just want my structures back. As we can get up north here and then regain this, and Colander's very strong. Clown is the only one that has any money. We kind of have to save money at this point. I mean, I'm worried about a MIRV, or anybody getting a MIRV, and I'm worried that if it's not us, it's not going to be anybody. But I don't necessarily want to be building up because I am so weak at this point myself. I just need to grab some cities. As we're sitting at 7 cities. Wow, we really got destroyed. That's very unfortunate for us. So I think we just need to invest our money into getting a city, although having another hydrogen bomb would probably be a nice deterrent, at least for right now. I think the board is fine enough. I mean, 20% lead is, big, and he's going to get a little bit bigger off that. But alas, what are you going to do? We're just not really in any position to fight him at this point. The guy above him is that French guy might want to do stuff. We'll keep an eye on that for later. I want to grab these ports again. We need money so desperately, as we are just so weak. I mean, it's not as bad as Clown. He lost literally everything. So great news for us. Yeah, Colander's pushing for all this nuke land, which we do need to keep an eye on so he doesn't accidentally encircle any of our territory. I want to grab that port really quickly. And now we can kind of start more. Actually, we still need some of this stuff over here. Let me grab this port. And just make sure I'm protecting the land that I want to grab, the structures I want to grab. Where's this boat? Oh, it's up there. Okay, that was weird. We also want to get up here because your clown's got a 13 million bucks. So we want to start preparing for his elimination. He's definitely quit the game. So let's just start preparing for that by grabbing the nuke land and seeing what we can do to kind of guard this. If we can get the money, we can do some damage over here, but we're going to start saving up regardless, as Colander's got enough for another MIRV. So I don't know if this is really going to work out. I don't know why everyone else is not saving. I mean, the guy in second place only has 4 million. I don't know what he thinks is going to happen here. If someone else is going to miraculously come around, but I did not anticipate me having to be the guy who, got hydrogen bombed and then heavily attacked to be, oh, you didn't save up money? Like, no, I was spending it on my defense, my guy. What was I supposed to do? But we'll keep going after this guy in hopes that we can get yellow. I mean, it's not looking the best right now, especially as he's got some territory up north that I'm sure our boy's going to want to grab. But at least we can grab some of the nuke land and hopefully get enough. I mean, there is the guy in fourth place has 20 million. So there is a MIRV on the table at the very least. And it would go into Colander. I mean, he's got 60%. So we have a chance of making a comeback here. We just need to kind of be a little bit more strategic with our land and hopefully get back up. I'm going to get my money up just to be a little bit more of a kind of deterrent myself. But in all reality, if this guy slams me, I'm dead. There's not a lot I can do. I don't have enough money for kind of a retaliatory MIRV. We're getting boated into. Who? Up there? You're boating into me? I don't see that. Here, let's get an alliance with this guy. All right, let's start reclaiming some of this land over here. This nuke land. And unfortunately, Yellow's got a lot of territory up there. But I'm hoping that the Crown will unwittingly grab that and leave this little bit of territory for me down here. As we're getting pretty close to a MIRV ourselves. We're 12 million. And if we grab this guy's money, he's pretty rich himself. Hello, who are you? You got a little bit of money too. Good, we got that. And now we just kind of keep pushing through this stuff until we can assuredly grab Yellow's money. And obviously we need the land for ourselves just to kind of reestablish our empire. Again, this hydrogen bomb was a very unfortunate one. It's just the Crown was... Oh, okay. Immediately getting slammed. That's not good. We do have our island over here. Hold on. Can we get this? Oh, no. Did I miss that? Surely. Okay. Don't worry. Fourth place has got a MIRV. I mean, I feel like we've gotten pretty unlucky to this point, but we still have our island over here, so we can build back. Potentially. Is that boat's not going to get there. Dang it. That sucks. And he's naval invading me. Can we get this over here? Again, if we get that money, we can MIRV him. Colander wants an alliance, so he's kind of done fighting us for the time being. Where are you? Yes, you launched a MIRV. Let's go. Okay, we're back in. We're back in. This is so great for us. Oh my god, I got so scared. I was like, I don't have a SAM slide over. What? He MIRV'd the other guy? My brother in Christ. Well, some games just don't go your way. But that was it's fine all the same. Congratulations to Colander. We'll call that a day, and then I'll see you guys in the next one.